Do you know why you haven't seen a child take his last breath because of diphtheria? Or why you don't see infantile paralysis like Franklin Delano Roosevelt had, or the iron lung? Or a child who has been rendered blind or compromised in his brain because of measles? It's because of the success of vaccinations. Because our fathers and mothers believed in civic responsibility that their children would get vaccine to protect all of the other children, especially to protect those children who can't get vaccines, infants who can't get them, people who are immune compromised, the child who is getting chemotherapy, the adult who's getting chemotherapy. We have had in the last year an example of this, that in poorly vaccinated areas, measles ran wild, requiring hospitalizations, a couple of deaths. And where did the measles fizzle out? Where vaccination was at its strongest. And yet these people think that it is the evil government mandating something for their children, those same people who claim to protect children. They are so far removed from childhood death that they need to take a wander sometime into the cemetery and see how many of those tiny little gravestones are there from parents who lovingly cared for these children but couldn't do a thing about them because they didn't have vaccinations to protect them against a disease that we now can protect them against. These aren't warriors against the government. These are cultural illiterates who don't understand history, microbiology, vaccination, and immunology. And because of that, they are not only putting their kids at risk, but everybody else's kids at risk. Because if you have enough children getting the vaccine, we stop the disease cold. It's called herd immunity. But if you don't have that herd immunity, even people who are vaccinated can get the disease. I constantly hear people saying, well, this isn't a true vaccine. It doesn't keep you from getting the disease. No vaccine does that. All vaccines do is give your body a chance to get the immune system ready for that foreign invader. But if you don't have enough people getting it, even if you are a completely responsible parent, your child could now be at risk of the next child's breath, of the next child's cough, because their parents didn't understand civic responsibility is public health. I'm a physician. Part of our ethic is public health. And public health means vaccination. And yes, it means mandatory vaccination. I'm glad my child was raised here in California, where we have mandated vaccines. And I feel sorry for those people who are in Florida and the states beyond. Because here's the thing about viruses. They don't care about your state's borders. And if we have a storm of some viral outbreak in Florida, it's not just going to stay there.